Hello, I'm Belinda Womack, and I want to welcome you to Ascending into Freedom with the 12 Archangels. It's time for you to be a highest vibrational force of goodness. So, where do we begin? We begin with the 12 Archangels foundational teaching, which is a divine law. As above, so below, as within, so without. What that means is that we are all here on Schoolroom Earth. Have you ever asked, why am I here? And what's the point of Schoolroom Earth? Well, we are here to live this divine law along with a few others. So the law of as above, so below requires us to learn to bring in from source everything that we want to experience so that we experience it from the inside out. So it goes like this: as above is heaven, that vibration of purest, undiluted love. Schoolroom Earth is the vibration where we get to experience fear and everything that fear manifests. So, such as violence and lack and misery and suffering. But love coming from heaven transforms that fear and allows us to experience miracles of positive change. When we bring that undiluted love from source, from Creator, the central sun, Mother, Father, God, pick your terminology. But when we bring that energy into us through meditation, through prayer, through positive intention, through practicing gratitude, then our inner self begins to match vibrationally our soul, our higher self. And automatically, our external reality becomes more peaceful, it becomes happier. So that means the life that we are living. And so if we want to be a highest vibrational force for good, then we need to understand that we have to do this from the inside out. Sometimes we can feel so helpless on Schoolroom Earth. What can I do to stop this war or that incredible greed or that suffering over there on the opposite side of the world? Well, we are very powerful, each and every one of us, and we can do this as the angels teach us from the inside out. So let's look at how this works. Right now, we've got some wars happening on Schoolroom Earth and plenty of violence, lots of greed, lots of suffering, hunger, you name it. So what can we do? We meditate, which just means we breathe, right? We need to breathe. When we take a deep breath, it actually transforms fear within us. The human brain cannot hold on to fear at the same time that it holds on to love. So taking deep breaths help us to be in love. Now, why would I know that? Well, I'm Belinda Womack, and I've been working with the 12 Archangels for over 30 years and been proving to myself for all of these years that their tools work, and they work quickly. So you close your eyes, you take a deep breath, and you say, okay, my soul, my highest self, one with my oversoul, one with the central sun. All of these terms mean heaven, sources of undiluted love. And you breathe in, right? So you say, I am calling in beautiful, beautiful love. I am calling in peacefulness. I am calling in prosperity. I am calling in healing. And I open my heart to receive it. It's a very simple prayer that works in a very profound way. Now, what the angels are going to teach us is to live by this. Let this be the way that we go through our everyday lives, by holding that intention to bring love into us where love has been missing. Love seeks out the fear within us and it transforms it. So, ascending into freedom, the angels' tools, they work. And all we need to do is bring in that undiluted love, that as above into our soul below. As we do that, we transform from the inside out. Now, another thing that the 12 archangels love to work with that really helps each and every human being create a new life from the inside out is to work with what they call violet fire or violet singing light. Now, this is just the energy of your crown chakra. What the 12 archangels teach is that working with the batteries of spiritual energy that Creator has blessed each and every one of us with gives us that access to the highest powers that exist in the great universe. So violet, being the energy of the crown chakra, has it, and all the chakras are made of undiluted love. But this energy was created by Creator, by Source, to transform fear into love. So you're going to be an alchemist. Violet, I'm wearing the color to make it easy. So you imagine the color. And even if you can't visualize, if you'll say a simple prayer, your life is going to change. And you're going to bring in freedom where freedom is missing. That helps you, and that helps all of Schoolroom Earth, which is so ready to transform into something far happier for all concerned. So you hold this prayer or intention, pick your terminology. I forgive even that which feels unforgivable, wherever it is within me, wherever it is in my life, wherever it is playing out on Schoolroom Earth. I choose to forgive even that which is unforgivable. And if you can, then you take whatever it is and you ask for it to be saturated with violet fire or violet singing light. This is alchemical energy that lifts the vibration of fear, the so below, that hell that we can be experiencing, but it lifts the vibration by filling it with love. And love transforms all fear that it touches. When something needs a lot of forgiveness, you can think of that as it needs a lot of violet fire. It needs a lot of undiluted love. But the energy is going to work. What the 12 archangels need from you and from me is to practice this throughout our day. Meaning, if we feel in a bad mood, if we feel that we're suffering in any way, we need to take that deep breath and say, you know what? I choose to be a highest vibrational force of goodness, of healing, of love, of transformation. It's a powerful choice. It's the reason Schoolroom Earth exists. You see, souls come from all over the great universe to learn the value of undiluted love. Well, how are we going to learn the value of love if we don't work with it? It's an energy, it's a power, and it's very real. And so here's another blessing, that as we work, especially with the energy of forgiveness, And we forgive even that which is unforgivable, just with intention, by taking a deep breath, bringing this into our daily lives. As we do this, we lift our full vibration, the vibration of our entire human being. We lift it up. Well, guess where abundance is? Abundance, true abundance that comes with happiness and good health, not with punishment. It comes from heaven. It comes from source to us. Now it has to materialize through the pipelines of earth. That's our soul's job, to help us to receive. Our job is to lift our vibration to where real, true wealth and lasting abundance is. And then we bring it into our lives automatically. Here we go with that divine law. As above, so below. We're bringing that prosperity into the so below of our everyday lives. As within, so without. This is how we change schoolroom earth for self and for all concerned. Our earth, it is a school. And what is missing, well, it's part of the training, is love. So be that alchemist, be that highest vibrational force of goodness, experience more freedom. And see, the 12 archangels teach ascension is freedom on all levels. That means being happy here on earth. I thank you for listening and watching our first episode of Ascending with the 12 Archangels. I would like to let you know that I have a webinar coming up on December the 3rd, and it's okay if you can't make the live webinar, because once it's over, we convert the webinar into a course that is offered through the School of Spiritual Evolution. You can find the links just below this video in the description. The webinar, the course, whichever you can attend, it's a bargain, $57. It's called Soul Communication, because one of the things that is so essential is to be able to listen to our own higher self. That means to listen to our soul. Because if we can do that, guess what? We can then begin to really hear our angels and guides and loved ones in heaven, the ascended masters, all of those helpers that I've been blessed to communicate with for over 30 years. So be sure to check out the information on my upcoming webinar, Soul Communication. Again, only $57. Love to see you there. December the 3rd for those in the United States and Europe, and December 4th if you live on the opposite side of the world. Details are below. Thanks again. I look forward to seeing you in our next episode of Ascending into Freedom with the 12 Archangels of the Central Sun. Again, I'm Belinda Womack. You can learn all about me and the amazing, incredible lessons and teachings of the 12 Archangels. You can also purchase the angels' books and anything that probably you need, you're going to find on our website, which is Belinda Womack School of Spiritual Evolution.com. Be well, take care, because you are a divine child of the great universe, and you matter. You truly matter, far more than you may understand in this current reality that we all get to experience so we can transform it. See you next time.